I just released a challenge of the month, and it's this one, which is going to be called Legend of the Axe. Well, it is called Legend of the Axe. So basically, this challenge of the month for January 2017 is involves the Axe collab I did with Punish Props, where basically if you enter, you just got to take that design and put it into a story or scenario or a character's hands and make something visually cool. So yeah, I'm excited about this one because I'm interested to see what people come up with. That being said, today's task involves a whole bunch of miscellaneous smaller things. I'm playing around with lower thirds, splash screens, polished screens for the challenge of the month. So for prizes, things that I can reuse rather than re-custom doing it every video. I want to have like the winner of the blank will receive, and you know, so I can just sort of put them in and have them look nice without yeah, you get the idea. And a few other little pop-up things, and maybe polishing off the end card or whatever. Okay, I must confess, I've spent more time than I should have on my end card again. I've just been adding to it and refining it. Basically, I've worked on the frame and then also the customizability. So this is what it looks like with the frame and social.
Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. And while you're at it, check out my shop where I sell ebooks, brushes, photo references, video courses, and more. There's another video you might enjoy from my channel over there, and you can also check out my behind the scenes daily vlog channel, Daily Jazza.
I think the reason I came around to working on this again is because in trying to figure out what I was going to do for the splash screens and lower thirds, I realized it sort of has to tie into what this stuff looks like, and I hadn't figured out the frames and stuff yet. So I went here first, and now I think it'll be a lot faster to figure out the end cards and the, not the end card, the slates and lower thirds and the other little UI things, which should be pretty simple and colorful and stuff. You'll notice there are these weird greeny blue thingies that they actually don't appear when you view it, but they're basically click areas. So this one here, when you double click, is essentially for face props. There's only just a random square there now that I can toggle between, but basically the idea is if I want an eye patch or glasses or earrings or whatever, I can just draw a new frame inside here and then just click the thumbnail and it'll appear, and it's that simple. And then I can just turn them off when I want to. And then basically that's the same with all this other stuff. So for example, with the shoulders, if I want him to wear a tank top, I can select this little icon and I can click this, which will make the sleeve disappear. And I can just go into the other sleeve and do the same thing. There you go. And as you can see, it's applied to this character. Let's give him a mustache. Just click on the mustache here, select the icon, select this mustache icon, and now when I render it and play it,
make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos.
It's not the prettiest example, but you get the idea. And I think one of the reasons I didn't customize the end cards very much by the end was that I had to sort of deal with the basic structure from the beginning every time, whereas this will allow me to add as much as I want and then reuse some things. If, for example, if I do a medieval thing or a zombie thing or whatever, and I want to use pieces that I already drew, it's going to be a lot less complicated. So I'm really hoping to stick to it this time because I think the customized end cards are much more fun. So I've been working on lower thirds, which are basically these things that pop up, and I'm going to create some variations of these over the next day or so. Maybe one that's a paint splat, maybe a few different frames for the window itself, a few different transition, visuals. And then aside from that, I finished off my sample end card, and I just wanted to test it out in context. And so this is what it's like in context when the video plays.
See you later. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. And while you're at it, check out my shop where I sell ebooks,
So I'm pretty happy with that, and in this video, when on a mobile device or on a computer they view it, they'll have these clickable cards, but there will be times perhaps when viewing on a TV or something where they won't be visible.
Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos.
Ooh, bit loud. And instead it'll show these little things pop up. They won't be clickable, but it'll at least show what he's saying, Question of the day comes from David Jones II, who says, any plans to change the intro? It's starting to feel a little stale, but it's a lot better than the old outros and stuff, so I'll leave it for now because when I redo the intro, it's going to take a lot of time and effort. The intro currently on Draw with Jazza took me a week full time, And while in a week's full-time work I could outdo it now that, you know, I have improved a bit, I also think I'd want to amp it up. I never like to do anything by half measures. So next time I approach the intro, I'll probably be spending like 2 full weeks on it and just making it insane. So I'm just gonna work on all the basic stuff first, leave the intro because it's part of the core branding and it looks all right. And then, you know, I'll definitely approach it sometime in the future, maybe towards the end of 2017 or this time next year. Anyways, that is it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I know this is probably less interesting than exciting different content creation and stuff like that, but I hope it gives you an interesting insight into a little bit of the part of making and managing content on YouTube, because one of the core things that I always like to keep cycling is the containment in which the content is served, if that makes sense. So the little ribbons around the edges, the packaging is probably a better term. And I think the end card and, you know, splash screens that'll work together, upping the resolution. I'll be playing around with the music and stuff tomorrow and a whole bunch of other polishing stuff. And by the time we hit the middle of next week and I start putting out content again, it's gonna feel like really minty fresh and cool, and I can't wait. So I'm having a lot of fun. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. That is so cute. Has he done this today?
Not he did it the other day.
Do you like the music? Do you like the music?
Do
Do you want to listen to the music? Yeah?
different music?
Is there like Beatles or something?
There is.
Oh, good boy.
For anyone that's worried, there's children's limiter headphones.
They're not loud.
Put them in.
Little rocker.